Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Oh! Is that an actual mount you can get? Oh, that's adorable. What? Wait, what was that? This game is magical. We are heading over here. And we're gonna teleport. Because I am tired of walking. I'm doing this whole quest line just to get a mount. I'm tired of walking. We're teleporting. And then gonna walk from there. Because there's no aetherite crystal in actually the Waking Sands. That's weird, right? Woo. You know, I'll say hi. I like Tataru. Hello. Darcy, how goes it? All's well here, at least on the bookkeeping front anyway. Waking Sands. Let's go. Yes, enter the Waking Sands. Welcome back to... Wait. Always forget how you sound. Welcome back, Darcy. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Weapon coffer, level 18. Okay. The affiliate would like you to assist the Immortal Flames. Lord of the Inferno, I think I'm almost there. Yes! Word has arrived from Thancred concerning your ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungus the False Priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungus attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer resistance. Fierce resistance. Wow, I'm messing this one up harsh. The Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Darcy. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, I hate the way she talks. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. To Camp Drybone. Yep, we're just gonna teleport there. I'm done walking back and forth. I've had enough. Pew 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 pew. I like walking around. I really do. And I like it better if I had a mount. But that's more when I'm like exploring the world and seeing what I can see. Here, not so much. I just want to get through this. Ah, you're DarcyBits of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amalja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The Lizardmen aren't aware that their man, Ungust, has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. I said that weirdly, I apologize. Every member must count, and so we request the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Emulja plot. We stand to learn much and more of the Emulja plot. The mission succeeds. Darcy. It succeeds. Darcy. Yeah, okay, well. Let's make sure it does. I am just having the worst time with these lines. A vandalous imp. Well, that's cool. Are you a friend? Everything's a friend in this game. I love it. Hello. Yeah, everything's a friend in this game. No one wants to hurt me, and I don't want to hurt them. It's great. Just the way it should be. Why would you attack me upon sight? I'm not harming you. I have no interest. And they're not. It's great. You don't see this in other games usually. Ooh. Destination. Waiting for the bar to fill. Duty calls. Commence battle with the Lord of the Inferno. Level sync is in effect. Level 24. I'm level 27. Oh, wow. Cool. Nice. Proceed. That's Angust. Is the bait in place? Our man's in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Emulja appear. Yes, sir. Wah! What is the meaning of this? I don't know how they sound actually, now that I think about it. Wait, something's amiss! Ah! Oh, I misread that. Traitorous flame soldier. That was the private freaking out. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? 'Twas almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Why do you, look like this? That seems rude, but you know what I mean. Like, they've intentionally made him look, eviler. Somehow. Like, what? It's just a guy. And yet every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. I'm gonna fail this 4 times, aren't I? Rawr. I was in a similar mission like this not too long ago, and it was a real pain, honestly, because somebody important died, and I was like, oh crap, you're dead, now what do I do? How does this work? I forgot to summon somebody, not bad. Either going very well or very badly. I have legitimately no clue. Oh wait, more are coming in. Never mind. I changed my mind immediately. I'm just gonna try and kill this big one. It's just this one flame. Oh, this is the flame surgeon. I see. Probably if they die, I lose, huh? Yeah, because I remember I did a similar mission, and I kept losing without dying, and I didn't know why. Maybe I just lost now. I don't know. Looks like I won. Put up your weapon, or your comrade's a dead man. Put up your weapon? Who says that? Put up your weapon? Behind you! Zap. Oh no, I'm dizzy. Bring her. The rest of you, march. Traitorous scum. Oh, that's Flame Sergeant. Alright, that happened. I can see that happening in a Final Fantasy game, so sure. I don't know why there was a fight scene beforehand where nothing happened. You know what I mean? It's just like, if that was what was going to happen, like, why didn't that just happen? I don't know why we even had a fight. I will say this is, like, probably the weakest I've ever felt in a Final Fantasy game. Because, just, I don't know, I feel like you can... Rejoice, heathens, for your worthless lives shall soon have meaning. We're gonna get sacrificed. Sweet. Flame Privet. The lizards claim they will soon bring us before Ifrit for tempering. Tempering? All of us are as good as dead. To enter the Bowl of Embers, you must have made sufficient progress in the quest, Lord of the Inferno. Oh, this is a place I literally could have walked to, I guess, and this guy would have just always been here. Is that what they're saying? That's very funny. Why would they just not have that guy not exist normally? Listen well. These waters feed into the marshes of Drybone. A short swim will see us to freedom. However, if all of us attempt to flee, we are like to be discovered. You alone must sneak out and assemble a rescue party. Once you have won free, seek out our comrade stationed at Drybone. He will show you the way back here. May the 12 speed your way. No. Oh, cool, so I can leave. That's fun. The lizardmen marched us to their stronghold. They're preparing for something, and I, for one, do not want to be around when they finish. They're gonna kill us, aren't they? Gods, I don't want to die. I want to go home. Alright, that's all reasonable. I want to look at the map. I wonder where I am. I fear the Emulja mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death with steel in hand. The Duty Finder has now been updated with new regular duty. The Bowl of Embers is now accessible. Damn it all. Traitor in the flames. What has become of us? I'm sorry you were dragged into this. Or I better judge a character, we wouldn't be in this mess. Is that? Okay, sure. Ah, entrance, I see. The Bowl of Embers. Owing to a betrayal, you have been captured by the Emulja and taken to their stronghold of Zanrak. There to be given... Oh, taken to the stronghold of Zanrak. There to be given... Does that sentence make sense? Owing to a betrayal, you have been captured by the Emulja and taken to their stronghold of Zanrak. There to be given. Okay. There to be given as an offering to the primal Ifrit. If you are able to survive this fiery encounter with the Lord of the Inferno, you and your comrades must fight with no less than every ounce of your strength. Should you fall, your souls shall burn for eternity. Let's do it! Woo! Well, and now to play the waiting. I wonder if I can go fishing in that pond. I bet you can't. Oh, I found them. Sweet. Commence! Huzzah! That was not too long, as far as I can tell. Tank. Tank! Light party. I don't know why it says light party. Ooh. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servant beseech you. Servants beseech you. Grace us with your divine presence. Sweet. Oh yeah, I'm ready for this. That's a cool design. O mighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages. You is capitalized, like it's their name. Ignorant savages who know not your godhead. Your godhead is very funny. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells! Bring those two as well. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No! Spare me! I beg you! Totally lost that guy's voice. Pitiful children. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I'm gonna drink something first. Cut this. Pitiful children of man, be. Wait, I messed up. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this take. Pitiful children of man, by my breath, I claim you. I ran out of breath at the end there. Arise once more, as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all those who stand against. And all who against us shall burn. Sorry, I had something stuck in my throat there. That is way less fiery looking than I was expecting. I realize that hot fire is blue, but come on. Ifrit's orange and red and stuff. Oh, mighty Ifrit! Wait, a flame serpent said that. My one true god! Your words are my bread! And I'm like, nope. Impossible! By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just the protagonist. I don't have any good reason for why. Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another? Yes. That is the only explanation. Who does my soul belong to? Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. I can't. I'm gonna do that again. That's so dumb.
Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one.
I recommend not doing that if you're gonna do this. Yet I smell but the taint. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. Duty commenced. Alright, I'm here. One more party member is new to the duty. A bonus will be awarded. Let's go! Sorry, I was watching a cutscene. I forgot there were other people here. My bad. Can we start? Or is this person still waiting? Oh, dang, I'm on fire. Oh, that's not good. Ow. Crap. Okay, that was cool. I'm into that. I did not realize everyone has had extremely telegraphed attacks previously, which are like literally red circles, and that was just like a cool fire imprint on the ground. Oh, do I need to kill the nail? Is that a thing I'm supposed to do? Am I supposed to kill the nail? I'm just gonna go back to the big guy. It doesn't seem relevant. Am I dying? Oh no, where do I stand? I don't know where to stand. Oh! Okay. Miasma. Move. Oh, we won! Okay. I feel really bad. I forgot there were people waiting for me to get to the cutscene. Totally forgot about that. And I'm just standing there stoically. Nothing happened. It's super weird. Like, there weren't other people there. It was just me. Why did they make this a duty with a party? Like, I don't understand it. Right? Like, I saw the cutscene. It didn't, like, put in the other members of my party. That would have been cool, actually. That would have been really cool. If they were in the cutscene, they could have done that. It's not like it was pre-rendered, right? Ooh. Blue crystal, red crystal. Oh, dang. What is that? Oh, I'm cute. That does not look amazing. Pray forgive my lateness. That's what Bankard sounds like, I've decided. I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Interesting way of putting that. Something. I said something. It was very cool, I'm sure. Phew. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Darcy. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. See? Why is this done as a party? Like, I'm alone! That's a whole entire part of the narrative! Like, it's crucial to the narrative that I was alone! This is so weird! You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. Shake my head. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surroundings. Cap Drybone, shall we say?
This way, sir!
Okay. And then we run off. Narrow Tol Skeva. So, that was the mighty Ifrit. Bum bum bum. Oh, it's you. Okay. Oh. And what a disappointment that was. Wait, are you the one talking, or is that the guy one talking? I don't know who's talking in this scene, because I don't know your names. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Olden interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the villa. Dang it. Why do they do that? It looks like a word! The 7th Legion. Cling, 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 cling. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia? Livia? Okay. Promise me you'll never change. I've wasted enough time here. I heard your first name, so I know your name is Livia Sazunius now. That's really funny. We've wasted enough time here. The meter of yours is too old to give any readings worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by the adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? I'm special and I don't know why yet. Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do so as my lord. Fail to do as my lord commands. ... And I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. With allies like that, I thought he said aliens. I was like, whoa, is it aliens? With allies like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Well, nice, good job, guys. Everyone's left. Oh, we're still here. All right, cool. Nice, good job, guys. I'm glad that they said that. That's nice. That's nice of them. I'll leave the duty. All right. That was Ifrit. Whoa, look at all these people who are only here for me, I guess. That's funny. I'll tell you what, Darcy. Come to rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat. Is that how you pronounce that? Ignominious? Ignominious? The Amalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath, for a time at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be the whole They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered. But it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Darcy. Not that I have ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Are you gonna actually, like, talk about why I'm special yet? Or are you just gonna be like, yeah, we've noticed you're special, and I'm like, cool, why? And they're like, we just know you're special, don't worry about why. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax, and return to the Waking Sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. I actually quite like that. It's nice of it to actually be like, yeah, this is the spot in the game where you go do a bunch of side quests before continuing. That's cool that it, like, has that sort of baked into the narrative. But I'm not going to. I want to continue the main plot. I'm going. I'm gonna get there, okay? Whoa, look at that. That's cool. Rad. The funny thing about, like, Chocobos as mounts is that since there are so many other mounts in the game, like, probably the average mount you see isn't a Chocobo. Darcy, how goes it? All's well here, at least at the bookkeeping front anyway. I suppose the idea is that we are special adventurers and we of course have special mounts, but most people do actually ride Chocobos still. Oh, I'm talking to you? Interesting. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He's presently in the Solar giving full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. Why is this where I get my... Oh, I see it. It goes right in. That's why. My late arrival nearly cost Darcy her life. I wasn't there when the Amalja took her prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle she survived. But that does not excuse the fact that she should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed her utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Darcy, it's so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put our long... What? The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put paid to our long investigation. Is that a thing people say? What? Put paid? Yeah, that's what that says. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning the primal Ifrit. Nor is the tale limited to Alda. Similar incidents have been rife up in both Alimsa Liminsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Thank you. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more aether they require. Now, aether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Wink. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of aether, crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of aether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from the suffering. There are a bunch of canonical gods in this setting. Are they also primals? And if not, what's the difference? These cries serve as a beacon towards which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is the coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give to the order. And in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself was subjected. Yet even as if it took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. But you don't know why I have the Echo. It's just like a genetic thing, or like... I really do think I need more than just, you got it, deal with blah. Like, I don't know, like, maybe if they presented it differently, I would be on board with the, like, yeah, I got the Force, it's cool. But, like, I don't know, the way that it's presented, it feels just like there should be a reason. I don't know, maybe it's ridiculous. I'm pretty used to, like, oh, only people who are awakened can use magic, and that's a thing I don't find weird, so I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be so harsh on it. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait, meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one... Presiding? Yeah, that's right. My presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. Some dogs outside. I'm gonna cut this. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Darcy. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero that felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. You're giving me a good look, aren't you? Whether she intended to or not, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death. The flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal, whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope you will continue to stand with us, Darcy. Brutal. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Okay. Oh! God forgive me. How many more lives? Leosail will never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Oh, he didn't walk very far away from me. I thought he'd walked, like, down the hall already. Just takes 2 steps away from me and then, like, says it so I can hear. It's very funny. Alright. Alright, we're gonna keep going. What's next? Ophelia is wearing a wry smile. Might it have something to do with your newfound fame? See, it's like, you should go take a break. And it's like, I'm not going to leave and come back here without taking your quest. Why would you pose it that way? It's so weird. Like, that's just really weird. And of course, like, the prompt for me to talk to her is that she's wearing a wry smile. Like, I don't know. The way these things stitched together does not make narrative sense. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward. Ain't that the, like, most privileged thing ever? Just like, oh yeah, I don't need to worry about anything in life. I don't need to eat, I don't need to sleep, I don't need a house, I don't need shelter. So I can literally go around just helping people with no worry of reward. It's just like, it's kind of wild. Like, I mean, I would if I could, but like, I gotta eat, you know? Like, so, yeah. I don't remember where I left off in this line. Without thought of reward, confirming to Y'shtola that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the Primal Ifrit. Personally. There was no one else there helping me. It was just me alone. You've achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in doing so. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. You were so short. I didn't realize how short you were. Wow, she's tiny. Tiny little baby. Wow, she's tiny. Do you think that shot's framed differently if I was shorter? Like, would there be a ton of empty space at the top if I was, like, a Lalafellan? That'd be fun. That'd be funny. I'm, like, just barely at the bottom looking up. Yeah, I'll probably pans the camera down. We have guests, Darcy. Or rather, you have guests. Beg pardons! Ah, Lady Menphilia. Radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom Grand Company of Limsa Lominsa to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. That look. As you can see, Darcy, your recent exploits have garnered you the attention of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Such a burden. It's not like I've been trying to get into one for this whole time. Each organization would have Ifrit's bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court to you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths. Why, you're just like talking about them like they're not here. It's amazing. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. Okay. I find myself wondering how word of Darcy's steed spread so quickly. That the immortal flames should know of the triumph is to be expected, but what of the other grand companies? Eep! I love Tataru. Tataru's the best. Your reputation precedes you, Mistress Bois. 'Tis no ordinary woman who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant women such as you. Join your strength with ours, friend, and together let us ensure the peace ever reigns over the Twelveswood. You only care for the Twelveswood. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Mistress Bois. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. A woman of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ulda. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. As do many others in Limsa, long before the rest of Eorzea took note. Your name was well known to us, owing to your valorous deeds on behalf of our citizens. So cool. They actually acknowledge that I started the game in Limsa, right? Very easily this part could have been written with the exact same text no matter my starting location. And they're like, no, we're going to acknowledge that you're not like a new thing to us. We remember you from when you did quests in Limsa. That's really rad. I like that. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa Lominsa to the shores of glory. I mean, I'm just gonna, like, this is probably what most people do, is that they join whatever location they're, like, from, right? Because, like, yeah, I like Limsa Lominsa. It's the place I know the best. Lady Minfilia! I don't know how to pronounce that with 3 voices. It's hard. Very well. That's not her voice. I don't know what that was. Though I'm quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on the matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There is presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa Lominsa, the Order of the Twin Adder in Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ulda. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the Grand Companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance to at a later date, you are entitled to do so, and yet I can see that it is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. Oh, I know that was the other one. Fine suggestion. You're as white as you are beautiful, my lady. Tone it down. Very well. Let Darcy hear our leader speak, then return here with her decision. We eagerly await your answer. We all have different salutes. Tataru did not need to be in that scene, but I'm glad she was, because I like Tataru. It's super weird to me that there isn't one that's represented by the Lullafellan, though. That's really odd. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed. Are we? Okay. And not best suited to the discipline of military service. But I strongly urge you to join a grand company nonetheless. You seemed so exhausted by the idea that I'm being forced to join one. You're like, I guess. And now you're like, I strongly urge you to? That's weird. While the promise of a reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Darcy, and with it, you are capable of doing untold good. Yet I know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs... I hate the way you say that. Why do you say that? Why? Why do you say that? It's like, I get it. It would be weird if you stopped saying it suddenly, but I still hate it. What the heck? Sorry. And you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one woman in the midst of a grand company. However, you will be one woman amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Really? Okay. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we will continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will... The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The grand companies seek to protect their own nations. We scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. Oh, afield, I see. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Sweet. Eorzea is changing, Darcy, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Naught we cannot achieve. Oh, okay, I guess that's the right way of saying that. Nothing we can't achieve. Yeah, I guess that is what I would say, so fair enough. Now it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Are they all taking place at different times? I thought they were going to happen simultaneously. I guess I can actually go to all of them, and that's the quest is. This is just run around the whole world and come back. This is like, I don't... Come on. I'm ready. I'm going to join the Maelstrom because I don't care about Ulda or Gridania. I have absolutely no emotional commitment to it. I just want Limsa to be prosperous. Alright, let's talk to everyone here. With the power you possess, there will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs to look out for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one woman. You're just repeating yourself? Okay. Bow and stuff. The elder Seedseer speaks only truth, and her words have the power to touch the soul. At the sound of her voice, all fall silent and attend her. I am a little bit tempted. Because I do think Gridania is very cool. I like all the places, honestly. I do like all of the places. So, you know, it's cool. The Flame General is a passionate man, and his words never fail to light a fire in the belly of those who listen. I am sure you will be no exception. And there's also something about how, like, you don't see really many row outside of Limsa in my experiences. Like, they certainly have the largest row population. That said, I'm not one of these green rows, right? I'm like a red row. I don't know exactly what the... Sound like I'm making a dish. When the Admiral speaks, even pirates listen, and that is no small thing. She is a born leader, the kind one would gladly follow to the 7th hell. I do like her. I think she's rad. Also, she's a row, and I've got some... There is some oddly, like... Despite the fact that I just made my character almost entirely based on appearances, there is something interestingly, like... I have a connection to other Rogadon in a way that I'm more interested in helping them than, like, anyone else. So, the fact that she is a Rogadon really does speak to me. I think we'll talk to Tataru now, though, because I just really like Tataru. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Darcy. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly and often to a few too many people. Next time, I'll be sure to hold my tongue, literally if necessary. Anyway, I was expecting you to want to know where and when the Remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the 3 services, and Elder Seedseer Kanisena will deliver her address at Miketo's amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it is possible that the order of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about it, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you will need to go to Ulda, where Flame General Rabban Alden will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored there's to be a special guest. How exciting! That's me, I'm the special guest. Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom. Sorry, that was really funny. Look at this cat. Look at this cat. Oh, sorry. Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Merrill... Oh, I think I did a really good job on Merle, but... Blavisvin? Oh, dang it. I was so happy. And then you had to make me say the whole name? Merlufison will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself at the Sentry Xanthal, and he will admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go then. I hope you find the Remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, That's very funny. That was really good. The schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. That is kind of hilarious. That it legitimately is just like, this is the order they're going to take place in, but they're totally going to take place in whatever order you show up. You're always walking into rooms just at the exact right time. That's very funny. Alright, well, I think that is it for tonight. We did, in fact, beat Ifrit. I'm very proud of me. Alright. Have a good night, everyone. This has been Final Fantasy XIV. I've been DarcyBits. I don't know. Say it.